Ready. Check. Check.
Got it, Trevor. Thank you. No, I had no volume. You guys couldn't even hear me getting crushed here. All right. Gonna get rid of that game. That game was no good. It takes me a while to warm up, you know. Need a couple games. Sparring partners. Shout out to my boy Trevlar. Thank you. Glad you can hear me. To say my boy Trev, I don't know if you are a man or a woman, but all right, good. We have a 25-62. If we're able to beat this person, this will be the highest player that I have ever beaten. So I'm very motivated to try to get this in. Now here, if he castles, okay, so he didn't castle, but usually the move, if he castles or play h5, that's usually the move, but it's usually good for white. Actually, pretty much winning for white here. You know what? Why can't I sit my knight right here in the center of the board? Nothing wrong with that. Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna castle queenside here. I thought about playing bishop c4. That would have been an option too. What happens if I just take this though? I'm just gonna take that. What is he gonna do here? Now here I'm up a pawn. He has a pawn on e4 that could become weak later.
Check.
I don't want to go out into the street, so I'm gonna play here. Yeah, this is what we were thinking, but I'm thinking that I could have. First of all, there's no threat here for one. So let me just go here first.
Check.
Okay. And now maybe he plays bishop to e6. We will play. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Oh, now I don't like what I did at all now, all of a sudden. Okay. Now I believe, if anything, it is probably just going to be a draw. What's happening? Okay, if I play bishop to e2, he checks me, king e1, checks me again, and then checks me again. Like nothing. Okay. Alright, so his plan is to check me. I might be able to. Oh wow. Okay, so I can go bishop e2. He would check me on c3, king f1, and he would take, and go rook check here. I'll be in some trouble. Alright, this is gonna be a tough one here. Alright, here, we'll do it this way.
Check.
I didn't even realize that. This is sad for me. I didn't realize I was giving up my rook though still. Because the bishop was covering this. So this is gonna be really tough now. Probably. Okay. I'm gonna bring my light square bishop. That's the only advantage I have in a position like this. I did just notice that I am giving this up here, but be okay. Light square bishop, I'm planning on going here and taking this pawn here, and then maybe I get a passer here. So we can go here. Let's stick here. And he's threatening check here. That could be bothersome. I'm gonna uncheck ourselves. Hey. Happening here. Play e6 here. Alright, let's play here. Got it. Still not good enough to win this game at all. Not good enough at all. Okay.
Time is running out.
Play here.
Check.
That come in here.
Check.
I can't stop it.
You lose.
Oh man, really wanted to beat that 2500 player there. I had a really big blunder in that game, giving up the rook there. Actually, another thing that gets me warmed up pretty well is if I analyze the game that I just played. Tends to help me to warm. No, I didn't play all that great, but I just want to go to the one, that critical point where I lost my exchange. What's up with that? Okay. Learn from mistakes here. So here I play Queen D2. Maybe I should have played Bishop C4. Yeah, that was better. I was debating whether to play Queen D2 or Bishop C4. Queen D2. Rook D1 was played here. C3 probably should have been played here. Yes, that way, because I'm up a whole pawn here, and so my position couldn't have been that bad. Yeah. Bishop C4 here. Maybe C4 now that I'm thinking about it. No? Oh, Bishop E2 and just get castled. Right, that makes sense. I play King F2 here. Would King E2 be better? Oh my goodness. Now I see what I did wrong. What? I didn't even notice that this was free. I thought the bishop was covering it. And so this is just a completely winning move. If he takes, I just move. Oh my goodness. Completely winning move there. Wow. All right. So now that we have a little bit more confidence, because with that analysis shows that I was winning by a margin of 2 pieces against a high 2500 player. That's confidence. I'm going to take that into my next game. All right, we're waiting on to accept the challenge. I see that once you get to the 2300s, it's not as many challenges accepted, because there's just not as many of those players online. And I have it set to play higher player than myself. I figure that is the best way to get better, and that's also the best way to gain rating points.
Ready.
Okay, so we have a 24-42 player. I played this guy a lot of times. We played 10 times, and I'm leading the series 5.5 to 4.5. This is a lot of games against each other here. Okay. We're playing the Philidor here. And he's going to kill. Okay. So my plan is to play b5 and b4. I always want to control the e5 square as much as you can. Okay. Now it wants to push on e5 maybe. So I'm just going to bring my knight in to e5. Alright, I'm going to bring my knight right in on e5 here. He plays g5, I'm going to bring the other knight to d7. This knight can actually go to g6. Knight back. So he wants to play f4, bring the knight back to g6. Still have the e5 square covered really well. Of course, if he plays f5, we'll stick the knight right back in there. 1, 2, and 3 on that square. We have 1. All right, so he wants to remove that knight. Alright, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna actually move my knight to attack this pawn he left. I'm gonna okay. Wow. Alright, and if I play this way. Play d5. I just feel like I should. Even though I could have went queen check and took the pawn on b2. Man, that was an option too. All right, here we go. Oh, I might have made it worse there, huh? Okay,
check.
Here we go. That is hanging. That's it. I might have made it worse, but I'm gonna make it. Guess I could have played bishop to f2. I did just now notice that. All right, here we go.
Check.
All right, things are looking much worse for me in this position, but I do have some good things. I have 2 pawns for the piece, and his king is kind of weak, and he has these 2 weak pawns here. So he wants to. All right, so he wants to get in here. I don't know if I want to trade this pawn for the other. I don't think so. So I'm just gonna go on back and protect h7, and he's gonna have to probably play something like queen f3, queen g3 to protect his f4 pawn. Okay. I'll go here. Maybe I can take over this file here.
Check.
You notice the rook on a1 is being attacked here.
Check.
And I kind of just wanted to check here and then play rook here. See what I can get. Alright, how about I play this? Ah. All right, I'm gonna pull this pawn up to see if I can get some, maybe a pass pawn here. Take that. Checks here? No. Alright, got it.
Check.
Now what I have to do here is, ooh. Alright. I was saying what I have to do is make these pawns work for me here. I'm gonna call check here, and I'm just gonna move away. Okay. Ah, I see. But still, that is not quite checkmate though. Oh, I just...
Time is running out.
Oh my goodness. This is checkmate. Wow.
You lose.
Yeah. Yep. Alright, I tried. Not really doing that great today. And that game actually is a game I think I could have that game. We'll try one more. I'll win this one. I learned my lesson. Today might not be my day. For 23.93. If you guys have any questions, make sure you drop it in the chat. Also, make sure you guys, if you haven't already, follow me on Twitch, YouTube, and even Facebook. There's an Implodian Facebook page as well.
Ready.
All right, here we go. Okay, I have to guarantee a victory here. This guy has beaten me 10.5 to 5.5. He's owned me. Here, oh, he plays C5 here. That means he's probably gonna play A6. Cool. So in this line, we usually get to keep the pawn here. All right, this line I don't remember as much, but I'm gonna have to. This is the line where it's all about
check.
The dark squares. So what if I play this first? I think this might be it. So it's key for me to control these dark squares. Immediate. That's right. And so the bishop is usually going to be a bad piece because it's stuck behind the light square pawns. I just don't want him to be able to remove himself from those pawns. Already, I think I might have messed it up. Okay. It's all about keeping these pawns on light squares. Bishop here. He's trying to expand here. C6 pawn. We have the pair of bishops. That's a good thing for us so far. I guess if he plays something like bishop b7, I guess I could play queen to... No, bishop b7. If I try to attack the bishop with queen b4 or queen b3, he always has knight to c5. Even though that knight is pinnable because queen a3. So I think the best thing after bishop b7 is just to castle in this. But there will be no checks and no discoveries on my queen once I do go queen to b3. Let's go here. So this way I could play. All right, so he just decides to push the pawn. Okay, cool. Now we should be able to get something in. Aha. Then we can go here. The a6 pawn is hanging. Of course, I don't know if I could take that right away because of rook a8. But we're making targets here. Alright, so here he wants to play f4. That's kind of interesting. F4, how do I get out of this? I really want to play f4 myself. Okay, guess I'll do it this way. Can play bishop f2. Okay, bring these rooks to the center now. Alright, so we felt that might be the case. We just bishop f2 here. Okay, hold on. Gonna leave that here. Leave that there. Off check would have been a good move. There's some weak light squares around. You know what though? I think we can play bishop back to g3 now. Served its purpose. Now you're back on a good diagonal. Pinning the pawn on e5 to the rook on b8. Doing really good in time. This imbalance that we're using now is all about the bishop pair, and for black, it's all about his nice pawn center. I think I win a piece here. Could I have won a piece before? No, I don't think so, because the rook was protecting the bishop. But see how I saved the check? The check wasn't giving me any returns if I would have used it earlier. So I think we can just go here. If rook b8, we take the knight on d7, so we're winning this game so far. But we don't want to catch the winning disease. You have a little bit more time, about a minute more. We want to use our time to be accurate. I think we can be accurate here. Okay, let's just hide in here. Nice safe square for the queen, still covers a lot of squares. And then we allow for the transport of the passed pawn. Start pushing this passed pawn. now we see we have a big time advantage, 2 minutes to 40 seconds. That's a position where we're up a piece. Still, even in this big time advantage, when he starts to move, you still want to be careful. "13 seconds. Expect wanted to move. Oh, he does move with 1 second left. Okay. And you are playing there, and there it goes. We win a game. Here, let's just keep playing. I don't think I'm playing the best here. I think that game was okay. That game was okay. I know when I'm playing better when I start grinding games that I'm not finding the best moves, but I'm just grinding and just staying in there and hanging on. That's when I'm playing the best. Still haven't had one of those games yet, so this might not be my day.
Ready.
All right, so let's see if we can get a grind game. But what better game to try to get one than with the black pieces, actually. You know what? I'm gonna try F5. Already. Tension here. I guess he could try to give up the center. And I think when white gives up the center, it's never really a good thing. You see he wants to go into this square east. I'm gonna bring my knight over to G6. That he wants to
check.
Ooh. I almost let him have the fork here, which maybe I'm anticipating him playing something like C5 and bringing a bishop over. That's not. Brings his knight back to F3. Got this pawn that's on E5, that's weak. Simple move of the knight, maybe knight A4, knight 2. Should be fine here. And a lot of times I think these D6 openings are very confusing for white, because look how much time white is currently using here. All right, so he wants to get rid of my knight here. Where would my knight go? Right, and if I play H5, he's gonna go knight G5. So I'm gonna have to do different. All right, here. I'm just gonna play this here. And then that might be to my benefit later on. Go knight to, and maybe knight D7. All right. Guess I could have played King F7, but this pawn is going to be a target later on. I want to be there to collect that. Now we might get something like knight A4. He's really trying to put pressure on these pawns here in the center. Sometimes you can overextend yourself, like this pawn on h6 could be a pawn that's going to be captured by me later on in the game. Being very aggressive here. That's one thing about this type of opening. It's like a turtle shell, where it seems like, you know, you were getting a good attack, and then all of a sudden, bam, something happens. So look like I like moves like knight to g5. All right, so he does do that. Cool. And like knight g5, I will just go bishop back to g8. His knight is, or I probably could trade bishops. Maybe I can go bishop f7. Problem. I'm gonna castle to this side. That was a big decision, though. That was a big decision to do that. Right. Here, I'm just going to allow him to have this. Allow him to have that. He wants the bishop. If not, we'll back the bishop all the way up to g8. Right, so he didn't want to do that. Just guys, remember this h6 pawn. Remember that pawn. That pawn is going to be very significant. Okay. 5. You can threaten to go here. Knight is just not on a good square, so I really don't want to mess with that knight. I'm going to bring this rook right back. All right, let's see what he does here. I want to see what he's going to do here. Just trying to encourage him to make more weaknesses here. I definitely do not plan to keep my knight on this. Like I said, this is like a turtle shell defense. There's no big weaknesses here. White kind of overextends himself when thinking about attacking so much. Yeah, I'm wondering if I play this here, will I be able to? Yeah. So the trick here with this one is if he takes twice, he can't actually. But I can definitely take. But he has bishop here. That's the key, I think. Right, so he. All right, I'm just gonna take. He does have bishop takes f5. We understood that. All right, let's go here. Still, don't forget, guys. Don't forget this h6 pawn that we're gonna come and collect eventually. He's hoping that he's gonna be able to take on. I wonder if he's thinking about taking this.
Check.
He could have. He could have taken on g6. Might be a big problem. He could have taken that. Take here.
Check.
I'm gonna try to stay on light squares here. Take this knight right out here. I'll bring the bishop here and see if we could just take this here. Maybe bring the knight in. Bishop should be able to dominate this knight here. This move too. Do we? Okay. Yes, we do care about that. We're gonna protect c6. All right, and now we can just take this. This covered. Oh. Start pushing this pawn here.
Check.
I think the pass pawn is enough for us to
Time is running out.
win. It'll be tough. Oh, definitely. Maybe now. Now I think we can.
Check. Victory.
Okay. We swindled him out of that one. We're able to get victory. Let's keep going. I have a lesson, so I won't be able to continue to play here. Oh, 25. 25.95. All right, here we go. Let's see what we can. Okay. Right. If he castles, I'm gonna go with the Magnus Carlsen line, Bishop B5. Oh. I'm pretty sure this is not the way to do. Can't remember how I. Now let's do it this way then. I shouldn't have done it. That was wrong how I did that, but okay. Something's up with this as well. Everything doesn't look right here. Bring the bishop out.
Check.
Whole point is so for us to catch this pawn with the queen, aiming at g7. Also, the bishop is already aiming at h7. It'd be dangerous to castle to that area. Oh, and he just moved away. Let's see here. All right, here we go. I'm gonna bring the knight into the center of the board. Okay, I'll castle queen. Take with the pawn. Especially since I know I have this really nice knight in the center of the board. So I think it makes sense. Now it's going to be the knight versus the pair of bishops here.
Check.
Solidify this knight here. Start pushing some of this stuff. And actually see that he can win this pawn this here. This bishop here that cuts off c2. Might be able to play f5 here and just try to open up the e file here. It probably is a good option. Here. Would love to checkmate me right here. d1, but rook h1. That where we were. Guys, 25.95 would be the highest person I have ever beaten if I'm able to win the game. And right now, I think if anything, it's a draw position. I'm just gonna open this up here. I think he might want to trade light square bishops, maybe a6. That. Pull this up. Let him decide when is he gonna start to break through. Go right back down. The thing, he has to decide if he's gonna break through or not. Okay, figured as much there. I'm gonna go right here. See what he's doing on this. Probably has to probably have to play rook h4 and then play g. Try to start making a pass pawn on the other side of the board now. Up here. I guess I
check,
could have traded here. Looks like that's what he's looking for. But I'm not gonna trade that just. Wait for it. The pass pawn started on this side of the board.
time is running out.
Oh man. Oh no.
You lose.
No. No. Oh, that was a blunder in that was a terrible blunder in time pressure. I am interested to see analyzing this game. I think I was better at a certain point, or at least equal as it shows here. But in this end game here, maybe I could have taken
Check.
the pawn here. Rook takes h5 was definitely equal. I held on to it. And here I probably should have just tried for a pass pawn instead of facing this king on this side of the board. Just straight up a5 and try to get a pass pawn. And this was just straight blunder. Rook h1, bringing the rook back. I'd have been perfectly fine. What's up, Avenur? Hey, what's up, Drew? All right. Since I have more of you guys watching, I'm going to, hey, why not play another game? That was a really good game I had against 2,500 players. Should have probably at least drawn that game. So excellent game here. And it feels good not to be blown out of the water by the higher players and always have a chance. And if you guys are interested in learning more, we do give lessons at the Implodian Chess School, and I will give them personally. And my specialization is getting you to 1,800 or at least to 2,000. I can do that quickly with some very simple and easy ideas. And we have a system called Implies. Unique system. No one uses it but us. And that system we teach. So if you're interested, you can always go to Implodian. You can email me at implodianchess@gmail, or you can go to michiganjuniorchessarena.com, michiganjuniorchess.com, or implodianchess@gmail. We'll get you squared away, get you guys to your 2,000 over the board rating. Yeah, Drew, if it should have, yeah, what's up, Drew? If it should have been a draw, but I just blundered. I don't know what I was thinking. Plus, it was only 26 seconds as well, so definitely at least a draw with the time. But I don't know. You ever play chess and your mind just wanders and goes to something else? That's exactly what happened. Just dropped my rook free for free 99. It's crazy. As we wait on another challenger, make sure you guys follow me on YouTube and Twitch. That follow button, really appreciate it. We are earning every follower 1 follower at a time. I know what is missing. Give me a second. My music is like not here. Music. That's what's missing. The music. My FIDE rating, I don't have I think I'm unrated in FIDE. That because in US they don't have many FIDE tournaments. But my USCF rating, and I also don't play many regular online tournament. I mean, over the board tournaments because I coach so much as well. But my last online rating or my over the board rating is 1875. Like I said, on definitely different strength right now. That was years ago. And mostly I just play if they have blitz events, I'll play that. Or if they have something online, like, I'll play that. But as a coach, I'm mostly training other kids in their lines and in their tournaments. Like I just had a tournament recently. It was a beginners open though. This tournament was different, wasn't high, but a kid named Noah, and it's his first tournament over the weekend. And he got 2.5 out of 4. So those are my favorite tournaments because I study how to get someone higher or lower to a higher match. Yeah, Drew, you can go ahead and challenge me, man. So yeah, no problem. Challenge me at Shunzu22 if you search it up and send me a challenge, man. Of course, we can play. And Drew, where are you from?
Ready.
Okay, Drew, we'll play after this. Someone has just accepted my challenge. Drew, we'll play right after this. All right, we're getting to this in-game line, which is good for black. All right, so here we go. Bishop to e6. I think I'm going to start playing king c8 here. I was playing knight d7 before, but I'm going to start playing king to c8 here. Very weird.
New message for you.
Very weird opening, but very effective for black. Definitely, if you know that you can get a draw against any of your high-rated opponents, getting a queenless middle game instantly. So if you know anything about the end game, you'll be able to make the game equal or outplay someone from the end game. So if you can do that every time with black, that's a good thing. Take your chance with white to win games, and then try to draw the game with black. All right, Drew. Lee Chess is where I am right now. So go to Lee Chess and you can challenge me. Drew, you're from India, man. Cool. Where at in India? And by the way, Drew, I don't know if you were watching the Boris Gelfand challenge. There was actually, I don't know what this guy's doing. I'm just going to attack this bishop first. All right, so I see he just do some trading here. Got it. That gives me the pair of bishops. That makes a little happy. But the problem is, or is there a problem? Maybe not. Maybe no problem at all. Yeah, I was just wondering where you were from, Drew. We're at in India. What's the weather like where you at, bro? What is the weather like where you are? Okay, hold on. I gotta make sure that I don't do anything stupid here. First, do this. Because my big plan, guys, is to pin this knight, but it didn't work out there. I'm gonna play here. The bishop attacks a2 and might be able to get out of this. Oh, I don't want to give up my pair of bishops at all. I don't really like this move at all. Okay. Play here. Just another weird kind of opening here. Oh, okay. All right, let's play here. Of course, if he takes here, we're going to take on 3. Couple of tricks. We're up a whole minute on the clock. Mumbai. Oh, isn't Anand from Mumbai, Drew? Think so. I'm not sure, but I. All right, if I play here, this is a skewer, but of course he can do that. He did. Still don't like that. Okay, here we go.
New message for you.
All right, Drew, I'm guessing that you have issued the challenge. That's what the message is for. That's what my guess is. Keep going. Okay, he wants to attack my rook, I guess. Huh? Let's move out of the way. All right, here. We'll do it this way.
Check. Check. Check.
All right, so he did a lot of trading here, but hold on. We're not done.
Check. Check.
King and pawn in game is not good for me here at all. Okay. Nope. Oh,
You
man.
lose.
How did I blow? Let's see what happened here.
Check. Check.
Was this exchange here?
Check. Check. Check.
Yeah, I just could not. Now I'm looking at this.
Check.
It was not possible for me to continue to trade here. I had to just go rook, piece down, which is possible to still get a draw. All right. Drew, I thought you challenged me. I didn't see that, man. Anand versus Stockfish. Wait, did Stockfish give Anand any odds? That would be interesting, but Stockfish is super strong. So I know Stockfish gave Nakamura Rook odds and won that match. So I'll be interested to see that. All right, if I don't win this, I am done
Ready.
for today. Of course, Drew, if you want to challenge me, 2,500. Oh my God, I have to do good here. Have to. This is London system, normal London system here. Bishop d6. Oh, he trades here. So now it's all about, all right, so that doesn't want to
New
play
challenge.
g5. Okay, Drew, got you, man. Just leave it there. We'll get a game in. See what he's doing here is, all right, so he wants to go knight f4. Very bad. And figure out how can I take advantage of this. You know what? I'm just going to castle. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to worry about this here. I'm going to develop all the pieces. If he goes knight f4, he's moving a piece more than once. I'm not going to worry about it. All right. Play a4 here. I'm taking
Check.
that. Here we can play queen to c2. We're protecting this here. Gonna get going. Castle. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's play a5 here. Kick the queen off of this file. We might be able to get some pressure on this diagonal. Probably have to play king h1. I'm gonna go back. Might be able to go knight to e4 here. There's a weak square here we would love to put 2 knights on. We could somehow. Okay, so he blocks it that way. Got it. Question is if I see. All right. I'm gonna take this with protest. All right, and I have to, even though I do not want to do this, I think I have to bring this bishop back into the game. I might be able to go knight g5 after e4. Did it a different way. Let's play here. If we can play c4 here. e4 does allow knight to come into a better square. Okay, Trevlar, I got you, man. Okay, Drew. I'll definitely go to your friend's channel, man. Of course. Of course I would, bro. All right. Okay. If we play here, he's just gonna go. Well, wait a minute now. All right, let's try this out. Let's just try it. Of course, if pawn takes, rook takes e6. Okay. Now what? Take. Nope. Still won't be right. All right, so I'm gonna have to move faster here. It's a 2500 and he's up a minute. Okay, got in there. Really? Oh. Question is, do we care here? Do.
Check.
Ah, he could take my knight. Okay, gets that back. Maybe he wants to go bishop h3 or something. I think that works. I'll play b3. Whoa. Oh, shoot. Didn't see that. Yeah, I did not see that. Ouch.
Time is running out.
Okay. I'm gonna move here. Then we'll go here. We had to. We had to give her up. Ugh. This not good.
Check. Check. You lose.
Oh, man. All right, guys. I'm going to start with, is this Danny Cruz? Let me start with TTRV first, and then I'll do Danny Cruz. Okay?
Ready.
All right. Good luck. All right. Already a pretty decent opening with black. This is the Indian Brunfield Indian defense to the London system. Okay. Might be a little strange move to make, but so here, I'm just gonna develop the pieces. Here we go. All right, so far so good. So far so good. Trevlar. Drew, you say Stockfish had 99% accuracy. And it had 94. Oh man, I'm gonna check it out, man. Right, here we go. The whole plan is to bust open with G4. Here we go. Now I'm thinking, like, do I really want to take that? Maybe I do. Maybe. Think you're playing pretty good so far. Pretty good.
Check.
Okay. Right. Now this check here, he has to be careful. He's thinking right now. Thinking right now. Be careful. There's a tactic there. It looks like he might have a tactic, but then I have a return tactic that could change the whole game. All right, so he didn't go for it. That's good. I'm going to play here, mainly because it's attacking on here. And the only good way to defend that, we can go here. Ooh. Whoa. Don't see. Done.
Check.
First things first. So let's check here first. Then I think so. can actually play here. Right, because I think I'm okay with the 2 rooks versus the queen in this type of position. And we have a pass pawn here that's ready to go. King is cut off. But then again, he's doing very well. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, I didn't even notice this. Right here. I didn't notice him attacking my rook. I could have definitely lost that. Bet. Thanks for the follow. Nikhil used the engine to play against. Nikhil who? Saren? Or is it? Yeah. All right. I am going to castle here. I noticed that he is attacking A2, but I don't think I care as much here. If I'm able to avoid the checks here. Oh no. Oh no. That was definitely not a good move.
Check.
I just blundered that. Stage roof. Big blunder.
Check.
Big blunder.
Check.
Oh.
Check. 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 Check.
Oh wow.
You lose.
Good job. Good job, Drew. Good job, man. I know I gave up that rook and that was it. Excellent job. All right. Do I have the okay, I don't have the oh, that's not Drew. That's TTRV. Drew was next. Drew was next. He doesn't have his challenge still up. Yeah, man. That game right there. Let's see. I know I just blundered that rook, which I noticed as soon as I put the rook down. As soon as I put it down, I noticed. Yeah, I had 2 blunders so far. And TRV, you only had 1 mistake with no blunders so far. Now you had 3 mistakes. I didn't see it. Yeah. G4. Yeah, right here. Could even play rook h2 here. Yeah, maybe even been able to play bishop x f6 and got away with it.
Check. Check.
Yeah, right here. I knew I was going to sack the queen. 5. Rook g3 was better. How's that?
Check.
And then right there, I messed it up. I had to just simply go rook to g1. And it'll be 2 rooks versus a queen. It should be okay, especially with a passed pawn. I would rather have white in that position, but didn't happen.
Check. Check.
And there's a blunder, and no way I can come back from that. Okay, Danny
Ready.
Cruz. Danny Cruz, let's go, man. All right. This is similar to the last game, but it's just with reverse colors. Start pushing here. I think I'm gonna push this too. And start pushing and open up the H file here. And continue to push. I'm gonna take with the pawn. Already, I think I think this is better for black for sure. Maybe even winning for black because the attack is going to be coming pretty fast. Moves like queen to, yeah. Here we go. Queen h5. That attack is coming very fast. Coming fast, Drew. Ah, I see. He wanted to get his bishop on this diagonal, but we're going to take there before that ever happens. because he wants to get his bishop on f4 so he doesn't have to open up, take with the h pawn, but with the bishop. And he can cover h2. But see, we already are threatening queen h2. I castle, bring another rook in to cut off the f file. Cut that off here. Maybe even we can even play, yes, e5 here. Not looking good. I think this probably would win the bishop because the pawn on d4 is pinned. Okay. And go. You have this knight, you have f3. First things first, we're going to get rid of, gonna control this file, so now we're threatening checkmate. So for instance, if he takes the knight here, we just go queen h2 and that's checkmate. Can't take that.
Victory.
All right, good try, Drew. Good try. Danny Cruz, good try. All right, guys, I think I'm gonna end it here. But thank you for joining me for this stream. Shout out to Wonderful Clothing Line. You can find that clothing at bcwarts.com. bcwarts.com. Check out the new gear that they have on that website. Also, make sure you guys follow and like the videos. I really appreciate it. One follower at a time. That's our motto here in the Implodian house. I am the leader of Implodian, Coach Bryan, and I will see you guys on the next stream.